I saw this news that Laporta held a short private talk with Hansi Flick and YAMAL today at the Barcelona training ground offices. I'm wondering what this talk is about, right? What this conversation is about. And I'm hoping that it's a conversation, to help YAMAL, right? This boy needs to be helped. They need to help him, right? He's a child. Whether we like it or not, YAMAL is a child. And as a child, you make childish decisions, right? As a child, you are bound to make childish decisions that, if you're not properly guided, can lead you into, a place whereby you might not be able to come out from. Football is psychological. Football is psychological. This is the third match or the fourth match in a row that YAMAL is, bragging before the game and not being able to meet up to the standard of what he has said. And imagine when something like this continues to happen on a consistent basis, it will affect his confidence. It is going to affect YAMAL's confidence. Say, you don't talk now, you need to perform. You need to do that thing when you talk. YAMAL did not have a terrible game yesterday. He was not totally bad, right? He had an okay game, an average game, right? Normally, if YAMAL did not say anything before that game, nobody would have come out to troll him. But the reason why people are trolling him now is because of what he said before the game. So people were expecting much more from him. So Barcelona needs to try as much as possible to manage YAMAL properly. Manage his career very well. So I'm hoping that this meeting is a positive one and some positive, conversations will come out from this meeting. Telling YAMAL that you need to calm down, man. You need to focus on your game. Focus on building your career. Focus on your game. Focus on what happens on the pitch. Leave all this off-pitch drama. You don't need it at this time. You don't need it at this time. I'm seeing people coming out to say, oh, YAMAL brought back the intensity to the El Clasico. YAMAL brought back the hype to the El Clasico. Is that supposed to be the focus of YAMAL's career right now? Is that supposed to be the focus? Why are you people so selfish? You are all so selfish about, YAMAL bringing razzmatazz and hype and all that. None of you are thinking about his mental health, his career. All you are thinking about is the hype. The hype. Make we talk. None of you is thinking about his mental health, his career, his future. Anybody that is hailing YAMAL for this thing he's doing is just selfish. You just want the engagement that will come out of it. The hype that will come out of it. You're not interested in his career. You're not interested in him, blossoming as a footballer. So I'm hoping that this is a positive meeting. And I hope that, after this meeting, YAMAL will have a rethink. Before every big game, you don't need to. You don't need it. You don't need that attention. Take away the attention from yourself. Build yourself. Let us be the ones, the fans. Let us be the ones do the talking for you. Let the fans be the ones doing the talking for you. When you perform, you come out, can't tear out. Oh boy, it's what YAMAL do. That is the job of the fans. And you have it in quantum. Focus on the game. Make we they hype you. Let us talk about Manchester City for a minute. One problem with Manchester City this season, even last season, is that the only player that is producing in terms of goal scoring, the only player producing is Erling Haaland. Right? Other players are scoring once in a while. But the only player that is producing consistently in terms of goals is Erling Haaland. And a team that is totally dependent on one player to produce consistently cannot succeed. That's how life is. You cannot succeed as a team, right? You need everybody to be producing. You need everybody to be on their A game. You need goals from all parts of the pitch. You need your defenders to score. You need your midfielders to score. You need your attackers to score, right? Not just the striker scoring. Yes, you can have one striker that scores 50 goals. But you need to have another player that can give you 15. Another one that can give you 10. Another one that can give you 5. Another one that can give you, 12. Like that. You need to have goals coming from different players. In as much as you have one player that is delivering consistently in terms of goal. Because any day that one player that is delivering for you does not deliver, you will struggle. Because other players are not delivering. So this is the major problem with Manchester City. Man City has lost a lot in terms of goal scoring, in terms of creativity. Look at the game against, Aston Villa. They struggled throughout the game. They struggled to create anything meaningful, right? And that was the reason why they couldn't score. They struggled to create anything meaningful in that game. So, I think Pep Guardiola needs to get the best out of these other players. They need to get to a level whereby they can be delivering consistently. Doku needs to be scoring. Foden needs to be scoring. Reinders needs to be scoring. The midfielders, the defenders need to be chipping in from set pieces. But right now, at Man City, it's just Haaland. And that's where the problem lies.